describe what happened out there? Holy sh**.
I heard a pop, so I think my turbo went.
And it's getting worse and worse and worse, and I think this is the breaking point for it. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do now. Spitting out bubbles. Watch this. Yeah, that turbo's gone. And we're thinking it's oil, engine oil. Oh my gosh, look at that. He broke something and my car broke too. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. It's actually the weekend after Ozarks and I'm at Gingerman. So I happen to be off work and just so happened that GPS is here at Gingerman this weekend, and Gingerman's pretty close to me. It's only about 2.5 hour drive. So I figured I'd come out, get some seat time. And Charlie's here also. He came up, where is he? They're in the truck right there. And the Miata's also here right back there. But he wanted to come back, implement some things he's learned from our events at NASA, and hopefully be faster here this time. Today's goal was to try to get to the 42s. If you guys remember last year at the end of the year, it was the first event with the car and the new engine, the new power, and I wasn't driving the car very well. I was relearning the entire car, and I was still able to PB and get a low 43. So now that I'm familiar with the car, have a little bit more seat time, especially with NASA now, hopefully I can bring it down to a 42. I'm thinking it has a 42 in it. Yesterday it was really cold. It was also in the low 40s. It was raining, it was snowing, it was sleeting, it was doing everything. It was crazy. I got here yesterday on Saturday, slept in the truck overnight, and we're only driving one day today, which is fine because last weekend was already Ozarks and I'm tired from that. So, but seat time is seat time, and we're gonna try to make it quality seat time. But today is only supposed to be about low 40s and cold. It's supposed to be dry, but we just had some sleet for a few seconds and now it's gone. Windshield is a little wet, but hopefully the rest of the day stays dry and maybe we can get a 42 in here. I'm thinking I might have to do a good 2 or 3 warm-up laps before I have some heat in the tires, and then I could put it in a flyer lap. Again, just gonna use the day to relearn the track, implement what I've learned throughout the past few events I've been to, and hopefully I get faster. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, so we finished the second session, so that's our first dry session that we had, that we were able to go relatively quickly. Again, this weekend's goal is to get into the 42s. I'm not so sure if that's going to happen because the temps are so cold. The best lap I did last session was a 43.9. Remember, when I had a bone stock GSR swap, my best time out here was the 43.7. So I'm actually slower with the B20 VTEC more power, more torque right now. So I think it's just getting reacclimated with the track, because I haven't been here since end of last year, or it had to be last year, I think. But just getting comfortable out there again, and really, again, learning where my shift points are, where my beginning of braking, end of braking, all that stuff is, because it's definitely going to be different than when I did have just the GSR swap. I feel like I don't have any grip out there. The fronts are okay, the rears, it just, typically the 7, 8, 9 complex, with the GSR, go through that flat. I clearly cannot go through that flat with this, but I'm also fighting traction as well. So I'm just kind of feathering throttle through that section. And I think just min speed on all the corners are just way down compared to last time I was here driving the GSR swap. The goal next session is to just continue to get comfortable with the car out there. I'm getting a lot of pad knockback, so I have to make sure I tap that brake before I get into a brake zone, because if I don't, that pedal sinks way to the ground. Nice little couple taps before getting into a big brake zone, and that should be okay. 0.9 seconds off from 42 still, so we got some work to do. I came out of 10 and now it's at 230 degrees. Doing 10. Holy shit, that was scary.
200 and how much?
30.
What? I have.
It came back down to 203 and now it's at 215, so it's going back up.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
Alright folks, that last session did not go very well, but it went great at the same time. Charlie's car is broken. We don't know what happened to it yet, but it's broken. Caught up to Charlie, made a pass on him, started to cool down, and I looked at my coolant temps, 230. I saw 230 for my coolant temps and I freaked out big time. So I slowed down immediately, went right into pit lane, and as I was slowing down, it got down to about 205, and then as it idled, went up to 215, and now as it's sitting here, the car's off, I got the fan still on, It's at 2:30, so I'm kind of suspecting I've got issues with maybe like a head gasket or something, because this thing tends to push out coolant every session, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, and I think this is the breaking point for it. But you look, the reservoir is like full, and the fan's going, trying to cool it down as much as possible. Good news is, when I pulled out the Track Addict app, 143.3, started to get it down. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you guys can see this, but lap number 4, 142.2. 142.2, there you go. Got the goal. Got into the 142s. Kind of bittersweet because I got my goal, but I also think the car is broken now. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do now. Let it cool down, and I guess try to figure out what else is going on. But right now, Charlie, he's also trying to figure out what's going on too. And if you look, as it's just sitting here, it is puffing out smoke. He said, oh, 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 oh. Charlie, can you describe what happened out there? Holy shit.
Yeah, I heard a pop, so I think my turbo went. However, I hear some noise, just some noise too, so I don't know if it's the diff, but I'll check it out. We're done for.
I know. I think we're done for this weekend, or today.
Yeah,
3 sessions in. Oh man, this sucks, because now we gotta get the cars ready for mid-O. Oh, we got like a good month. A little over a month, so we got some time, but yeah, stay tuned. I don't know if we're gonna be driving anymore today. Oh, shit. All right, I'm gonna go for a ride with Charlie as I get smoked out here. Woo! We're gonna go listen to this thing. Look at this. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, you hear that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. It sounds like you can hear it at all times.
Like no boost. Turbo shot.
Yeah, that turbo's
gone.
Gone too.
All vacuum.
Damn. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We've got the bleed funnel on here, and it's just constantly spitting out bubbles. This has definitely been bled before, and also chunks of foreign material. You don't know what it is, but it could potentially be head gasket material. So as it's just idling, yeah, it just keeps spitting out bubbles. Watch this. And it definitely shouldn't be doing that, especially since I've bled it like twice since I've installed that new radiator. But coolant temps are steady at 194, but I'm sure if we closed up the system with the cap back on, it would just start shooting up. Yeah, there's so much bubbles going on. Alright, so we've made some discoveries. Charlie swiped into that black stuff, and we're thinking it's oil, engine oil. That's what we're seeing in there. Makes sense. Alright, probably had a gasket, huh? Dang it. Oh well. Good weekend for it to happen. Well, we are officially calling the day. Charlie's Miata already up on the trailer. I'm gonna start cleaning up and getting my car on the trailer as well. We only got about 3 sessions in today, but that's okay. Kind of a bittersweet moment for me. I PB'd 42.2, but at the same time the car broke and we're pretty sure it's a head gasket right now, so we'll go ahead and get that fixed, hopefully in time for mid-O. Pretty happy about today. We're gonna pack up, leave early. It's kind of nice to get a head start back home too, I guess. But that pretty much does it for this video, so if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to stay up to date with my driving and that broken car over there right now, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to share the video, that would definitely help out the channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay smooth. I'll see you guys in the next video.